It's powerinc, and this is of movement. And I'm encouraging our people to be radical thinkers for a changed mindset. I'm encouraging, inspiring, just trying to uplift us as people so we can empower ourselves as individuals, so we can empower our group with a different mindset. I can speak on not the news, speak on the issues to give you a solution from my perspective. Just me, just getting things out my head is normal, letting my mind be free. Because if your mind ain't free, you still enslaved. And that's where our problem's at. Change. Change. If we really change our mindset, it can change the world. It can change our environment. People, you gotta understand this is a choice that we make within life. Me personally, I always wanted to be great, but I never had a solid direction. But I always strive to better myself and keep myself in shape to a certain extent. Certain things I paid attention to in life is being a this peeping game, paying attention of my surroundings and seeing others before me. I always been a observer, and oversee everything. I always sit back in the corner and observe everything, analyze everything, and to see so much of the destruction of us as people is sad, and it's a choice that we make to keep self-destruction in ourselves and keep killing and fighting ourselves. It's a choice, and you can change the choices you make every day of your life. You can change your direction. You know, you really got to look in the mirror and realize you being conditioned, and realize the choices you make can put you in the ground, or it can uplift you, elevate you for improvement. But it's the choice we make on how you're going to really start making better choices. You change your logic, you change your tactics, you educate yourself, you do work on yourself. When you work out, it improves your thinking. And then when you start to think better, you start doing better. You know, people don't realize a lot you get in when you work out. It enhances your thoughts, it enhances your thinking for better. We really say we want better, but you can't tell me you're doing better if you're going to the liquor store every day. You can't tell me you're doing better if you're getting high every day. The body is very unique and special. If you really don't nurture and take care of it right, you slowly killing yourself, self-destruction. And this is why we have a liquor store in each corner. This is why they cool with a church everywhere, because it's misguiding us and it tells us to put our hands in the man upstairs, and it weakens us as individuals. And you really gotta re-educate yourself to see the condition that we are in. You really gotta do like a 360 change so you can really be a better person, a better individuals. We be a better group of people. We're similar in so many ways, and we choose to do the same thing every day and day out, chasing the bag, and that's not improving us. That's not uplifting us as people. This is what one of the main things our problem is. We're not united, and we don't respect each other because we don't see each other when we come across each other. The hate, it must go. The self-hate is our biggest problem. But all these problems resonate because of lack of knowledge, lack of education, our education, African education, or awareness of who you are and your culture. Where you come from, how we really think and how we really move and how we really invest in ourselves and invest in each other, our environment. If we really want change, we the ones got to do it. Change is not going to come from Democrat or the Republican. They've been around, people, and they are part of the system that's keeping us at the bottom. If I'm wrong, let me know. Hit the comments, because I love to hear some insight from others, because I don't hear enough of us as people talking about the mind, our condition, the trauma. We're trauma people. If you don't know what butt breaking is and the Willie Lynch letter, how they broke us in, you would never understand if you don't read our books that our people made for us to educate ourselves, for us to improve, for us to know our history, to know who we are. You will remain lost. You must dig deep and understand, how do we get where we at to this day and times? Why do we choose to be divided? Why do we choose to stay in our own lanes? Why is our families so broken? You got to answer the why and how we get here. You know, it got a lot to do with the tactics of what they did to us when they enslaved us, when they captured us. They broke us, people. They took our identity. They broke us in. You know what I mean? They took our culture. They took our religion and fed it back to us. You really got to understand how we don't really make change for ourselves, and we expect other people to do it. That's why nothing ever changed, because we expect other people to do it, and we should know, if you know your history. We had no friends and we had no allies. Facts. And people still to this day choose to try to be friends and think they really going to help out. And you know in the back of your head, they can play you at any time. Anytime. This is why we got to do this for us within our own community to make true change, man. Because if they was really about doing for the people, they would have been done certain things for us in our neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying, for us the housing and everything else, and just us as people. Because you can change the environment, but if you don't change the people, nothing change. You got to change the mind. That's what's going to actually change our environment, change our thinking, change our mindset, reprogram ourselves, transformation, transform from within, re-educate. This is the solution. This is the direction that we need to be working on in order to have self-empowerment, self-love, self-knowledge, knowledge yourself. Because I can't love you if I don't know who I am. I can't love you if I'm not loving myself. I cannot respect you if I'm not respecting myself. I don't got all the answers, but I got a solid direction of being awake, being aware to what happened to us, so I can prevent this from happening again. A lot of people don't want to know what's going on for within the world in general. The planet has made a shift, and we shouldn't be worried about the white folks. We got to worry about ourselves, because we're busy fighting each other. The white folks got to worry about three things I speak on. What's true? Do your research and just pay attention. Drug epidemic going on, opiates, they not reproducing, and the sun is killing them, getting them skin cancer. Let's not even worry about them. Let's just do for ourselves and protect ourselves as people and stop fighting each other. But we ain't gonna start doing this, what I'm talking about, until we change the mind, reprogram ourselves, so we can start loving ourselves. If I love myself and understand who we are as people, then I can spread the love instead of spreading the hate. Stop hating each other, because it does not benefit us as a group. It does not benefit us as individuals. Staying in our own lane does not benefit us, people. When all said and done, like I tell people, what you gonna do when it's 10 people outside your house with 10 tiki torches talking on racist slurs? Huh? What you gonna do? This is why we need to be united as people, so we can look out for each other. We can't change this by ourselves within our own lanes, but we can change this as a group in the diaspora around the world. But you must be awake. You must change your mindset. You must reprogram yourself and re-educate yourself to empower yourself. Because if I'm better as an individual and I'm loving myself as a black man, I can love each other. I can love my people. I can support and look out for my people because I'm not hating on myself. They hate on others. When you look at Tyreek Nichols' situation, those were five different brothers with five different minds and not acknowledging they beating up their own brother. Their own brother. And if anybody don't see it, because you're using the old program, you must reprogram yourself and re-educate yourself. Self of knowledge, self awareness. Know who you are. Know where we came from. Know what happened to us. Address the trauma so we can truly re-heal ourselves. We can't rebuild the heal if we ain't addressed what broke us, how we got divided, and we still choose to be divided to this day. This is how we still get conquered. I'm guaranteed if we wake up and really unite as people and be power united, we'll get our damn reparations overnight. Stop wearing Nike, we'll get real change overnight. That's why I'm trying to encourage our people to wake up and see it for yourself. What are we rocking Jordan for and he don't do for the people? What are we rocking Nike for and he don't do for the people? But your brother here, I do for the people. You see me in the neighborhoods, or you will if you have not. I'm a man for the people because I have children and they depend on us. And our kids are in danger every day they going to school. And we ain't united to demand change as people. They ain't listening to us because we so weak. We're watered down. And we getting used going to these damn jobs. This is why we must change from within so we can have true damn power. True power. It comes from the blackness of who you are. Black land, black head, black universe, black mind, black identity. Black I am, black I'm focused on empowering myself and empowering the people. I'm totally changed as a person. I don't watch TV no more. I'm focused on greatness. And I'm focused on my people. I'm focused on being a better father so we can be better individuals. So we can be united as people. So we can really grow and have an impact in this society because we're getting taken advantage of. I don't care where you go in this world. Us as the black people at the bottom. And if we're going to change, if we really change our mindset, change our environment. And it's that simple. I don't mean to drag this on for so long, but this feels good and healthy for me to vent to the people. You know, I call it therapy for me, especially when I talk to somebody with a clear understanding for the woke, for the person that's woke. It's a connection. So this is a way for me to vent, to relieve some of the headache that I might feel, you know. But I'll tell you one thing, man, I never feel no prouder and better in my life because I'm more focused and I'm healthier than any time I have been in my life. I understand and know for a fact what happened to us, and I know what we can do to change the narrative. I know what we can do to change our environment. Is reprogram ourselves to address the trauma. So we can have a true rebuilding time to can really re-heal ourselves as people. Re-educate ourselves is the key. Self with knowledge. Knowledge of self, I mean. You got to know who you are. You got to know what we're being to understand where we're going. Because we don't have a solid direction. Every other group of people, man, they know where they're going. They got plans. We don't know where we're going. Because we ain't came together as a group of people. Individually, people just chasing the bag. And last time I checked, those people are losing in life. And I think Kanye West and Irvin was a prime example. They put them in their place. And those guys are filthy rich. Money is not going to change us as people. We're going to change us as people. Our mind, reprogramming ourselves, and we must do it. I'm just going to leave it at that. Like, knowledge is power. It can change your thought process, and your thoughts can change your behavior. And that'll trickle down into your actions. And once you acknowledge the trauma, you can work on rebuilding yourself or healing yourself and change Fact of the matter is, we are traumatized and trauma people, programmed and conditioned in this system. Be awakened for a change mindset. Wake up, my people. Wake up. Lack of knowledge is the lack of power. I'm your power brother. I'm just trying to encourage you, uplift you to be a radical thinker for a change mindset. Knowledge is the key. Change this mind, we can change our environment, we can change our direction, we can change everything if we really want change. The government is not going to do it. We the people got to do it. Be a subscriber, like my videos, stay in tune, stay following me as I keep on improving and changing within this process. I'm encouraging you to do the same, but you will see me keep improving and empowering myself as I empower the group. Because I won't stop and I'm not going to give up. I understand this mission I'm on. It's for us to see, for us to do. But we must be the ones to do it. It's gonna take us to do it. Every last one of us. I can't speak to everybody gonna do it, change, but ones that really want better and look at our kids that really want to protect ourselves and protect our children, let's do what needs to be done. Re-educate ourselves, reprogram ourselves. That's the direction. Mindset. Tell me if I'm wrong. Get this t-shirt to show unity or support. You can be part of this. Be part of something that's going to be something strong and empowering the group of African people in the diaspora around the globe. Be part of something that's going to be about true change from within. Ain't nobody going to snatch this down and take it back. Because I'm way educated and smart than the average damn bear. And I'm encouraging our people to see it for themselves. This change is going to come from every individual, and it's going to empower us as a group. I'm not looking to be nobody's leader. I'm just a man with a plan and a direction. We can all lead in the right direction. It's going to empower us as a group of people. But you got to see it. You got to be willing to fight and stand up for it. Because if you're not willing to fight and stand up for it, this message is not for you. Power is not for you. Keep sitting down doing what you've been doing. Because I'm talking to the people who's willing to put their damn foot in front of the other and stand the hell up. I'm looking for my people that want to wake up and re-educate and reprogram themselves. I'm looking for my people that love themselves, that willing to love each other, to support each other so we can do what needs to be done. Protecting each other, unite with each other to have power. This is direction. If we program ourselves so we can do the 3 steps, these 3 stands I speak on. I'm going to leave it at that. Get a t-shirt at powerusnow.com. Powerusnow.com. Get a t-shirt to show unity, to show support. That's my hope you enjoyed. Listen to your brother. Leave me a message, man. Let's speak on it, man. I can bring you on here and we can speak on more topics at any time. And we can just talk about the process of changing. You know what I mean? So next time, my people, protect each other, unite with each other, be powered. And gun safety. Put your guns up in a safe place.